who are going to be in the final. So we have the Ironman and X Factor moved on. Aftershock, ML Kings, Red Legion, Tampa Bay Damage. There we go. Houston Heat, Revo, Blast Camp, and AC Diesel. I'm confident. I'm pretty confident that's right. And lots of these games like Dynasty. Dynasty did not, do as well. Dynasty lost to X Factor. They beat New York Extreme, actually losing to Paintball Fit. Paintball Fit's that brand new pro team. It's only their second tournament. So it's kind of crazy that they're doing pretty good, I don't think they showed as well as they would like to in Vegas, but them going 2-2 is probably what I would expect. I don't really expect them to beat Dynasty, but I can see them being extreme. X Factor, they're probably going to lose to. And they can probably beat the Ironman, but the Ironman beat them 0-4, which is, pretty impressive. Just a lot of upsets. Aftershock did pretty well. Aftershock lost to the Bears. We actually saw a Red Legion 9-4 match against Austin Notorious. Red Legion was just playing super, super fast. AC Diesel have had their best tournament, but I don't know, still not probably as good as they should be. Man, I don't know. I mean, they lost to Damage and Red Legion, and obviously Damage is good, and Red Legion's seated in first. Red Legion looks really, really, really good. Brindnikov and J-Rab over on that snake side is like a super mega threat. So really good for the league, I think. I'm always saying that I root for these teams that aren't always the top of the pack. And it's something that we've worried about, I've thought about for a long time, is that like the last 10 years in paintball, we've seen the same teams be good, right? It's the same people from Houston Heat, same guys from Dynasty, the X Factor guys. Pretty much the entire Aftershock roster is like players that have been on like these teams that have been good for 10-ish years. So it's really good to see newer teams do well, right? Having Blast Camp and Paintball Fit, not at the top of not at the top of the league, but certainly right there in the middle, and then almost beating some of these top tier teams, just like Blast Camp. Blast Camp, where'd you go? Blast Camp losing to Revo. Revo played really well. They're actually in 7th overall, going 2-2, but having a good margin. I mean, look at the margin actually is the same with Blast Camp, but because they had that head-to-head battle, it's going to put Revo in the top. But who'd they beat? They beat Uprising, which they probably should beat. Aftermath as well. Aftermath had a very good Las Vegas tournament, and then not doing well at all. Beating Revo, though, which is good. So lots of crazy just things happening, right? I mean, lots of league moving around and like stuff shifting and all kinds of stuff.